Oh my gosh, bro.
He really believed that.
Going on.
This battle of the year, probably.
Like, even though he's already good at doing that, it's still a difficult thing.
Yeah, it
so
is.
I don't want to
It is.
like downplay it like it's.
Now we just got to go to the verdict on who y'all think edged it out. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Joe Stylez, and we at Off the Floor Network, and you already know what it is. I got my guys with me, experts in Krump. You already know. Let me give you a quick introduction. I got my guy, No Joke.
Yo, what's buck?
Yeah, got my guy, Crush. You already know what it is.
Already know.
And my other homie, Steam. You know what's up?
Come on now. We here.
Come on, Vegas representing, and we're going to give our review on this, how can I say this Ant-Man and LeBron, this Kobe and MJ, this Magic and MJ. We're going to give this review, an honest review, because that's what this battle really is. New gen versus original gen. I don't want to say old, I want to say original.
OG.
Come on, 100%. So
right.
now, gonna give our honest opinion. There's about 60 years of Krump spread out between these three experts. And again, let's get to it, baby. Start the battle. All right, this is round one, baby. Look at the tension.
Activated.
No1NE versus Eyes.
Very buck. I want to know what he said.
Yeah, me too, bro.
This tension is crazy.
That's crazy already.
100%. Ooh,
Yeah.
that little mix, that little.
That's not some little flex.
Straight to it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That little, what's up?
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Dang.
Come on, Davy.
Dang, that's crazy.
That was.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay. Yo, bro.
Yeah, it's the musicality.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, stick him.
Shit.
I like that.
Hey.
Give it to me.
Pull it out.
Dang.
Stick him. I like that, man.
Hey.
Dang.
That's an attack.
Ow. Bang.
His energy is crazy.
Yeah. I like how he goes from
Bang.
0 to 100 real quick.
Ooh.
Ah.
Bro, this is crazy.
Emotion.
Yeah. That's his strong suit to me.
Dang.
Talk to that nigga.
Ooh, I love that part. That was crazy to me.
Damn.
Solid first round.
The thing about Davy, man, he just be having fun, bro.
Yeah.
I think of that first round.
I love it, man.
First round,
It's a
man.
great starter. Were you not exerting yourself too much?
Yeah.
I like that, man.
A great tone starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, his musicality was really good that round.
Yeah. And when you go in 5 rounds, you don't want to like kill yourself. In my opinion, like you know you got the distance to go.
Right.
You don't want to kill yourself, even if you lose that first round.
What'd you think, Crush, that first round? How you feel?
That was dope.
That was dope.
Right? What about you?
I loved it, man. I love the way he comes out and set that tone, man. Like, yeah, we out here now. Like, we're really battling. I'm at you. I'm talking to you. You know.
Right?
I like that.
That tension was crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Original. Come on. Here we go. His movement always look unreal, though.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Damn.
Yeah, he had a track. That's a track.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
That man's movement.
Yeah, being able to set the tone without even
phenomenal,
throwing the arm
bro.
swing is tough, man.
Damn.
Godly.
If you could hear it.
Yeah, like the musicality crazy.
I wish I really knew the words to the tracks.
Yeah, that too.
Come on.
I think he made it for this battle, so.
His quality of movement is crazy,
Ugh.
bro.
Damn.
2 guns. Hard. I heard the nose again.
It's crazy. I can't hit this.
Boom.
That's okay. We ain't worried,
Yeah.
we ain't worried about that.
100%.
Ugh.
That's
Ugh.
bro.
Dang, that was crazy.
100%. Yee! That was crazy to me.
Strong.
That was good.
His movement is just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey. Heard the track? Something that's how
Dig
we
it.
tripping. That was buck.
Yeah.
Another dig.
Ugh.
Another dig. Ugh. That's crazy. Ah, that's a move, man.
Crazy. Damn. Damn.
I think he's still.
Over here. I ain't over here. Hey.
Yeah.
That was a stretch.
That was buck as hell, bro. All right.
That was fire.
What y'all feel about that first round?
That was fire, bro.
Both of them
That was
crazy.
insane, man.
That was a fire first round. Fire way to respond to what Bobby brought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Agreed.
A fire way to respond.
How you feel about that, Steen? What you thinking?
I think the best part about the first round for me was like you setting the tone and you can see the opposite sides of the spectrum that they're gonna be dancing on
100%.
because they look nothing alike, and I feel like that's why everybody's even in debate because it's like it's tough. This is a tough one.
It really is.
So like
bro.
for them to set the tone and be on total opposite sides of the spectrum, man, that's what makes this probably this battle of the year probably already.
100%.
Just off round 1.
What you thinking, Crush?
Man, it's crazy, man. like it's just dope to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the raw Krump that I'm seeing from NO1NE right now is really crazy to me because I understand, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like, what it takes to, like, be on the ground to try to make
Not
him
easy.
a jab or,
Not
like,
easy, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Just different things. Just to try to be different in general is hard than being, you know what I'm saying, than Krump. And that's like, it's crazy. And then you're battling a person that's been practicing this foundational movement forever. That's
Agreed,
like, and
bro.
it's
Years and
so
years.
crazy at how he used it. And it's like, yo, what the, like, it's crazy to me. Like, this is actually, this is a really good battle.
It really is.
Like, especially watching it right now on this, I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
100%.
Really high caliber.
It's crazy. You can see like the years of training in his movements,
Bruh.
Yeah, like the like.
and
Like-
then the contrast of Davi being younger, and like
Yeah,
I don't know, it's weird. Like, but you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
like the
Agreed,
years
agreed,
of like
agreed.
how many times
It's-
he did a jab, and
Yeah,
Y'all-
it's
y'all-
a trip.
Right? Y'all watch Baki, right? Y'all
Yeah.
ever seen Baki?
Yeah.
It's like when that old man
Yep.
threw that soft punch, but the beast, he moved. He was like, oh, it's some power in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
technique right now
Yeah.
versus youth and
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah.
And it's like watching these two pretty much lions go at it. It is a crazy
That's a good
contrast,
comparison.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, and again, Oz's quality of movement is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
The
I'm like,
quality
wow.
is like wagyu, bro. It's just different, bro.
Facts.
What about you? How you feel?
Same way. I mean, shit, y'all just pretty much covered a lot of points right there. Like you said, like watching Chez like do, you know, basic moves like a jab or a tick with his wrist or a tick with his finger is just crazy. And then watching how Dobby can kind of like expand certain movements, like how he's doing jabs from just angles that I never even thought possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to see that dynamic. And that's just the first round.
Agreed, bro.
That's just the first.
This is. I bet the tension in there was crazy, bro. Especially at the beginning. All right, here we go. Round two.
Let's get it.
Round two.
I absolutely love this track too, man.
That right there is so crazy.
Dang, that is, bro. Dang.
And you really gotta listen.
Oh, that was crazy to me.
Look at his foot. Ugh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's an emotion for me with Davi, man. Like he really believed what he's
Yeah.
doing, and I feel like that means everything.
Agreed. He danced in general with emotion.
You'll never make it.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's a crazy way to arm swing. Where, you see the arm
Oh, yes. That was bump. That was cool.
Yeah.
His connection with his music is so tight.
Bang it, bang, bang it, bang, bang.
Ooh, this was so crazy.
Up, up, up.
Ooh.
Oh,
Smack. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh my God, bro.
He really believed
What's
that.
going on, bro?
The gallop, bro.
100%.
What? Yeah. Oh, that's.
He said,
But this was a heavy round.
That's crazy.
Damn, this round heavy, bro.
Oh, the bang.
I love how much he believed his moves.
100%.
That's so cool to me, bro.
100%, bro.
Hey, Chez went right in there, though.
that
Right there, this
was
track.
crazy.
We gotta dissect that round, bro.
Yeah. Like we gotta stop.
Bro, that was heavy.
Oh.
Because for me, obviously I already seen it, but this is my favorite round of the battle from Davi. Because of that move, I feel like to me, when we look back at it, that might be one of the coolest combos put together because you can see like the clarity of what he was trying to do and
Bro.
the distance he
Yeah.
put in it. And then ended with the smack and then how he spun and jumped and like the bang out. Like all of that was really clean and perfect. to me.
100%.
But it's
bro.
raw too, though. He didn't like. It's not choreographed looking.
Yes, it's the
Like,
the
He might have
dexterity.
came up with that on the spot. I don't.
Bro,
know. But the
100%.
point is, It's just extremely tight.
Agree, bro. The dexterity and the texture of how he did it.
That was
like,
a very deep move to me.
bro. It was like a drugged out arm swing.
Yeah,
It was like, you know what I'm saying? That was
it's
that
emotional.
100%,
like
bro.
it.
The thing for me. Oh, go ahead, Crush.
Yeah, it was fire. Like I actually just seen it a whole different way now than how I just watched it earlier.
It's the screen.
It's weird. I don't know if it's like or if it's the fact that how I'm hearing the music right now or what, but like it definitely looked different to me right now than how I just saw it.
100%.
And I'm like, yo, like this was really crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was really crazy.
and the energy is wild because
Like-
Chez want to get out there right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's good. It's like, boom. So I'm about to go, bro.
yeah, because this
I'm
is
ready.
a solid round. This is a
100%.
really good round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he very easily could have kept going and messed it up. But I feel
Yeah.
like stopping at a certain point is important too.
Right.
Agreed.
Exactly. Like this. That's why I'm like, this is very solid.
Come on.
Like for real.
100%. What's your take? Same thing?
I mean, yeah, obviously, right. So, but my thing is, it just trips me out how, just like I said, the dynamic of like the levels this nigga Dobby dances at, like doing that move from there, went up, back up, come back
Yeah.
down, banging this way, bang.
Yeah, bruh.
That's just it's impossible. And then you know what I really like about the way Dobby dances to Krump tracks is he dances.
He does.
It ain't more so just I'm gonna stay in this Krump pocket right here, this buck raw get off for a while. I'm gonna give you some dancing. I'm gonna groove with you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you different ways to move to this Krump track, and then I'm gonna
Agreed.
get buck to you. You know, buck on you in it. So
Yeah, man. This
that was a fire.
It
fire
was,
round.
bruh.
Sheesh.
That was, yeah. Let's just press play. Come on. All right, Chaz, here we go. Original, let's go, baby.
He jumped right in there too.
Yeah, he right
Bruh, 100%, bruh. He jumped right in there, 100%.
Damn.
Follow what he's doing.
Damn.
Nice, bro. Nuts.
Damn.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
Hey, that was crazy.
That was, bro.
Man.
I kind of caught what he did there.
Ah, yeah.
His movement is so clean, bruh. Ah.
Oh.
He fully connected with his body, man. That's crazy.
Ugh.
Woo! Oh!
Damn.
I think that nigga could dunk, man.
Bro, he floated right there.
He did,
man.
bro.
to kick yourself into a jump like that.
That was crazy.
Ow. That was crazy.
God damn, bro.
It's his movement,
Hey,
though.
man.
this is a crazy battle.
Agree, it's his movement, bruh.
Yo.
Yeah, that movement is crazy.
That was a solid round.
It was.
Yeah, like all the way through, too. From like beginning to end.
100%. Yo. Yo, Space. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my God.
I got it.
This is
All right, we did.
Hold on,
we
wait,
didn't.
Goodness gracious.
We didn't talk about the second round.
Nigga,
these
Dobby
two
is going
niggas is
crazy.
so tight.
All right, so before, cause oh my God, that
Hey,
intro
man.
was stupid. That was third round.
Look
How y'all feel?
concerned we
Right?
look, man.
How y'all feel about the second round? Before we go into this crazy third.
I feel like it did not go down.
Not at all,
It's
bro.
Going up, and that's why we talking about
You
it.
know
man.
what,
See?
bro? Honestly, I'm gonna
You can
disagree.
feel the room
But-
through the screen, bro.
I ain't confront. For me, I think it's. Don't get me wrong. That's why I got the experts on here. That's why I got the experts. But man, Davi's second round was just crazy. Oz is always tight. He's always tight. But damn,
I feel
that
like
second round was crazy.
I feel
from
like for the simple
Davi.
fact that it's a battle, like the rounds were crazy, obviously, but you know, I feel like Chad's second round he kind of like stopped early, like he got to a point and then he got up out of there quick. I get it. because
Yep.
I feel like he made his point, but I feel like Dobby did way more that second round.
I can see that, bro.
Way more that second round.
I can see that. How you feel, Sting?
Yeah, like it's like again that move Davi did for me is like I don't know. Call it
And that
preference,
was
call
the
it something,
second
but that
round,
move to me is like again, like
That
I
was the
said,
second
gonna
round,
be
wasn't it?
one of
That
the
was the second
coolest moves
round?
Oh God.
when you break it down, like every little piece of it. And then Chaz's get off. It's like you're comparing again opposite ends of the spectrum. Like Davi's material is super deep, and then like everything that's in Davi's moves is packed into Chez's get off.
It is, bro.
Because Chez is doing, it's like micro moves within the get off, like all the ticking and like he throws the energy over here and he catches it and then his shoulder reacts and like all,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a
I
lot
ain't
to
gonna
follow,
hold you. I agree.
and it's really hard.
That
to
like
say.
I think with Chez, I think the thing I like the most because I resonate with his style as far as like get off goes because I understand like moving your shoulder and then making that seem like you got punched in the face as opposed to punch like making a movement like you're punching in the face. So he'll use his chest, he may use his knee, his hip, anything like that can trigger another movement and connect to somewhere else. I've messed with that heavy.
Agreed.
That's that's hard to do, and then doing it to a beat because I don't know if he dances to that beat a lot.
I know, like that could have been his first time.
No,
Yeah.
That's the crazy.
That was definitely probably his first time here.
Right. So like
That's why I'm like,
Okay.
that's,
and then he caught like a lot of small movements. Like I seen him when he was starting off, he was like hitting his head with it.
That's right. That was Davi's track.
Yeah, that's Davi's track.
Oh, that's right. That does make a difference.
Yeah.
It really
That's Chez's
does.
connection to Krump though. He don't need but 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to that track,
Dang,
and
that
it's
is a
already
good
wrapped.
He's already
point.
tapped into it. Like he
That
caught the
is a-
rhythm of it. And that track is a
Damn.
really abstract, hard
It is.
track to dance to.
right.
Yeah.
And he figured it out.
He figured it out quick.
I ain't confront. That's, we done had
This
this
is a,
conversation before.
but this is a crazy one because even though, because Eyes is fire as far as like his foundational movement is gonna be fire regardless.
Regardless.
100%.
Like, I don't feel like he's gonna be
Like we're talking about pure essence
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, like
Agree.
You're not beating him there.
like, and it's crazy. But this Davi is crazy too, though. Like, it's weird, man. I don't know right
but-
now because I'm thinking about what
but you're
Davi
right,
did.
though.
The ground move is crazy.
It's
when he
insane,
came up,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
And then it's
I'm
like-
looking at how he how you float
Agreed, that
across
was
along with the get off stuff. So I'm
that
like,
was
yo,
jump to
this
dunk,
is,
nigga.
That was,
I'm like,
bruh.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're both doing really good stuff right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And like you said before, like again about about that track, and we done had this conversation before, especially when I first started rocking with y'all and learning. Nigga, sometimes them deep Krump tracks like that, niggas do not want to dance to those.
They can't
nigga.
figure it out.
100%.
Especially right now, because I feel like
Nigga.
Krump tracks it's a trend in tracks. Like they all kind of sound like an
Agreed.
import track. If it ain't Bravo, then it's like a solid
Yeah.
street voice player.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So like a lot of tracks right now sound the same. So for a Krumper that just been dancing to these same tracks, jumping there, and that track come on,
It's a wrap.
they lost.
Cause in Chez, he did look crazy to that. Him or something. That's why I got y'all on the panel. Cause that does make, bro, that make a good.
Yeah.
It's making me even for myself reevaluate. It's
Yeah.
like, the track is extremely deep. That's probably the first time he heard it,
Yeah.
and he's responding
Yeah.
to a dude. You know what I'm saying?
That just did
17 years
Something
young.
super crazy.
And he tight.
Respect the fact that he did something crazy though.
Yeah.
Like, you had to respond that
Bro.
way.
You did.
You have to. That's why he's
yeah,
dancing
yeah,
right
yeah.
off the
Like,
rip. He's
you
like,
right.
yeah, no.
Like,
You had-
yo.
But I honestly,
Right.
well, never mind.
What was you about to say?
I about to say I feel like he should have just danced to his track and did whatever
track
he had. Yeah.
Um,
If he had a second track in mind, I feel like he should have just went ahead on and danced to it. But
he
I
was,
feel that
think
too.
it depends.
he was still.
I think it
tight to that
depends
track.
because I've also
He
had
was.
battles where I heard an opponent track where I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Me and something like,
Hey,
you
but
gotta
you-
get what I'm trying to say.
I'm just
like,
saying it don't always work in your favor.
That's a
You may
tip.
think
True.
you're about to
That's
kill
true
it,
too,
and you
though.
jump out there, and it's like, oh
That's
wait,
true
it's harder to dance to this than what I thought in my mind.
Yeah, that's true too. That happened.
And what
to
we're telling y'all, Krump World, is unless you like 100% sure of yourself, obviously that's Chez. So we not but stick to your track. Whatever you prepared to, stick to it.
Yeah, unless you know it.
Unless you
Agreed.
absolutely are
Unless you
sure
know
about
it.
what you about to do to somebody else's
Yeah,
track.
and you can
And
you can
that's
tap in.
because that was a good point though.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of y'all said that, but that was a good point that he probably that's probably the first time he heard that track,
Yeah,
and that was a deep one.
Yeah.
That was a deep.
that was a
Krump
deep track. Like I heard,
pause.
I remember the first time I heard.
Pause, 100%.
That's crazy.
I'm about to slide this down.
Pause.
But I remember the first time I heard it, and I was like, damn, this is a crazy track to dance. I don't even know what a little rhythm at. Then I watched Bruiser dance to it, and I was like, got it.
Yeah,
That's how you dance to it. Now watching them is just like crazy. And then Chez, honestly, he took a different even approach to the track.
He did. He did.
You know what I
bro.
mean? Like, so that banging, like people like to
He
banging,
danced to the
banging.
ad-libs before he even got on the beat.
He ticked through the
He
whole
did.
banging.
Even to look up to the sky
Yeah.
that was crazy
Yeah,
to
so-
me. His subtleties is next level.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, now let's get to this third round. And the intro, what he just did was stupid.
I know. I wish you could rewind. it.
Yeah, I was about
Man.
to say that too. Like,
Yo,
I wish
is
you could
that-
rewind it.
How do I rewind this, big dog? Because that was
Because
crazy.
he didn't start over the track either. He just
he
went
kept
straight.
going.
He just went.
He went straight
yeah.
Oh,
back into the
that's right.
same track.
That's why I'm like, hold on.
And he started off insane.
Yeah.
Man, that was a crazy
Like
intro.
he talked to him about something, stood up and then did a double knee drop and jumped right back up.
On his, yeah, bro.
Goodness gracious! And,
Oh.
and then he's back down there. What are you doing?
On concrete.
That's good.
That's
straight.
good.
Yeah, that's straight.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, here we go.
Damn. I
Yeah.
love how he went down to that level.
Yeah.
Chaz is tight, though.
Yeah.
I like how he
Chaz is
switched that
tight,
level in
bro.
there.
Oh, somebody told me. I believe he asked him if it was just 2 rounds. And Chad said something along the lines of like, "Let's Krump." But obviously you can't see their mouth.
Yeah.
But somebody told me that's what they said.
Dobby knew what he was doing, man. He knew what he was doing. And them Nikes is fresh.
Right? They are.
I'm really happy Cam got to be right there.
Boom, boom, bow.
Whoa!
Fucking God.
Like he's hitting that. He's hitting it so crazy.
That was tight.
He hit it
That
so
was
crazy.
tight to
Dang,
me.
dang, oh my
Bro, that
God.
was, yeah, bro.
You know what? And I honestly don't mind this. I like the emotion in it.
Me too.
I don't mind none of that. I know like a lot of people like to say that's dead time. I don't consider
That
that
going
dead
to
time.
that position from that is actually extremely difficult, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Clean
is.
as he did it. Yo!
And then the stretch. Watch. Boom, boom, boom.
Bro, that was crazy, bro.
Bang, bang. Dang.
Bro, that
Check the
was
ring.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the awareness is wild.
That,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, man. Arms to the. I love that, man.
ugh.
Tight.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
Yeah, he got like this, like,
okay.
man. Wow.
Okay, is this, I recently just was told that, is this the round where he got 10 minutes rest? Or is that the next one?
So from what I
don't
heard,
know.
I don't know if it was after this round or during it or maybe the next round, but either this round or the next round, he took like a 5-minute break and went outside, and then he came back in. So I don't know if it's this round or the next one. Because I when I was watching, I don't remember them editing nothing after this round, but.
Okay. And the only reason I'm asking is because I didn't know none of that information when I seen the rounds before.
Right.
And then now getting that, it does make a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
It does. Like it makes,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Takes away
As
from the
somebody
movement.
who records footage,
Huh?
I would have cut that too, though.
Right.
You know, that's the
absolutely.
thing about
Of course, from a business and
Yeah.
you want people to
Like,
watch
you don't
it.
want-
But
nobody's gonna
I'm
watch
saying
that, but-
from the verdict
Yes,
of
of
who you think won, because like that getting your energy back makes such a big difference on how you respond the next couple rounds. Because even in in sports, NBA, football, when they're gassed out, that's when the other team starts to pull away.
Yeah.
That makes such a big difference. And so that's why I was asking which
round
which
was it?
round was it?
Yeah.
Just from an honest
Like I said, I don't
perspective.
think it was before this round. I want to say it was either during or after.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
That- I don't know. I wish I was there to
too.
see that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, being there makes such a difference too.
100%. Because Davi, that was tight. That third round was crazy. That intro was
man.
like,
That third round was crazy.
and it was like he just did it after Chad said, yeah, let's just whatever you said. They said he said like, yeah, let's just
Like,
crump.
is it just
Yeah,
two
it
rounds?
looked like they were like discussing rounds.
Yeah.
Like if they was gonna keep going or not.
And then it was just like, okay, I want to dance now. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My favorite thing about that round for Davi was it was like I don't know, like a story within there where he like kicked himself and he had like a reset. Like,
Exactly.
And that
knocked
kick
out.
was crazy work.
The whole time you're dancing to like the hit him ad lib, you know what I mean? So you're like, you know, like I'm thinking about that, and like he like, you know, he did the hit him, he knocked himself out. And
Yeah.
like he had to reset, and like he came
Yeah.
back with like some different fire.
Agree.
I don't know, that was a trip.
Yeah, I love the storytelling.
Yeah,
I love
like that a lot.
storytelling.
Man, look, for me, of course y'all know I do other stuff, but watching just his movement, like the same way I'm looking at Oz's quality of movement, just even outside of Krump, just how he's moving is already top tier.
Yeah.
But what Davi did going from here to Indian, back to split, back to thread,
Yeah.
it's like and in that stretch, but how he still made it Krump
Yeah.
Yeah.
is really a skill.
Like it wasn't like he did it and
It
it
is,
was
'cause it's
awful.
not- I don't-
It's a skill.
I'm not
bro.
gonna say nobody's doing it, but I don't.
I struggle with that. Just
Yeah.
100. Like,
Like-
sometimes, like, you know, when y'all niggas we be getting, hey nigga, that wasn't Krump, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go back.
I don't want to
Gotta
say
go back.
nobody's
That's hard
doing it,
to do.
but
Right.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
it's just
difficult.
difficult. It's definitely difficult to do. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people can do ground moves like that. Not a lot of people can, you know what I'm saying, be really Krump on the ground and make it like dope. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? For people
bruh.
to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's why like that's always gonna be a difficult thing as well.
yeah.
Like, and I think people should treat it as that, but at the same time, coming from a person that's been doing this for you know,
Right.
a good amount of time, not a lot of people see the ground moves like that.
Yeah, they
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
add weight to it, and I'm like, bro, that's hard because if you get your ass down there,
Bro, it is.
you might not get back up.
And you gotta get up,
Yeah.
and it's gotta be cool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Agree, 100%.
That's why I say like the biggest thing I think in that aspect, because obviously I feel like you learn those kind of movements, those stretches. I mean, unless you're crushed, this nigga learned it from dancing in his mama garage and shit. But like, you know, most people learned it doing other styles, or doing gymnastics,
Yeah.
doing some kind of workout.
100%,
Does.
bro.
So to do that in a Krump setting and then make it Krump, super Krump, get up Krump, and stay in this in the buck is hard.
And,
Yeah.
bro, and the crazy part, what y'all was talking about essence, like with, you know, it's Oz, his essence, and he's always going to be that level of Krump. And to be able to display that, right, and not lose the essence in the midst of someone with so much of it, that kind of pressure when trying to implement new kind of movement into a movement space that it already has an ideology, already have a thought process of how something should look, and you're going to get somebody who makes things look a certain way, and to produce that in real time
It's crazy.
is really hard, bro.
Yeah.
Mentally.
I'm not gonna lie though, but like watching Chaz though, it looked like he's not even trying to use anything else as far as dance go but Krump.
I agree.
You
I
kind of see
agree.
what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people use different things as far as, you know what I'm saying, adding
Agreed,
stuff
100%.
out, but it looks like he's trying to use just full on Krump.
yeah.
I agree with that.
And we know he knows some shit.
Yeah,
Agreed.
like
Proud of that.
it's like because I'm trying like I'm like, dang, he's really tight to me right now. So I'm like, dang, I can only imagine if he decided to add some moves right now. Like if
Agreed.
he had 2 to 3 kill-offs right now,
You
will it still be the, like I'm just saying, I'm just like
you right. You right. You right,
Like-
bro. Nah, you right.
You think he held back?
I wouldn't say that. I just think that he's probably in a mindset of like what I was just thinking about. Like
Agreed,
he's
agreed.
trying to do like a full Krump thing.
Yeah.
That
Like
makes
prove
sense.
a point. I can see that.
Could be.
I can see that.
Nah, but that makes sense.
Could be. I don't know.
But that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean,
though.
I wouldn't see no other reason why you wouldn't, you know what I mean, come to a battle with material or using anything else you know, because I mean, if you're doing that, like I'm just gonna just raw out, like you're trying to make a point, like I'm so deep in this essence of Krump that I can kind of beat anything with just this. So that's
I mean,
the point, that's the
I
point,
have.
right?
I've beat hat moves and stuff before
Absolutely.
with just
You
my
have.
Krump.
You have.
Nigga, me
You
too.
have.
Like I for sure
Yeah.
have.
You
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like almost. It
But-
could have been
But
that's
it's-
not the word. You know what I'm saying? But
I
you know what I'm
didn't
saying?
go into the battle without nothing and try to like say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try to beat it without coming in with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Your Krump was
I
still
did it
prepared.
based
It
on
just
what I
ended up
did.
that
I
way.
may have had something, but regardless of the fact, like, oh, that happened was crazier than my move, but my get off is gonna be was stronger than what he did.
Yeah.
Right.
So I beat him that way. You know.
Yeah. See, and then
You came-
then like off of what you just said right now, as far as like when it comes to judging, when it comes to certain people beating people in a certain way, how do you think? Okay, what would be the most fairest to say as far as like, because I know people wanted to do a point system.
This is when shit's
so what
gonna
would
get
be the
deep.
fairest of saying who jazz was better,
Here we go. Here we
who
go.
chest pop was better,
Here we go. Yeah.
100%.
like who stomps and you know what I mean, like
Agreed.
the stuff that we, you know what I'm saying, practice over and over for years. Like this is what we know. Like we know what it is. Like we know what Krump is. We know you have to
Right.
do these basic movements. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like it's always gonna be about how well you put these movements with your style and your emotions, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's like, how do we point that though? Like, how do we say what's really better without everybody saying, "Oh, it's just your preference"?
I mean, I think for
such
me
a gray
personally,
area, though.
for me personally,
Like, you know what I'm
Gray
saying?
ass
Like,
area. It's like great.
Agreed. It is. It is.
for me personally, if I'm looking at it and I'm watching, you know, two people battle, and we're looking at, like you said, jabs, chest pops, footwork, you know, placements, body movements, and stuff like that. I'm just thinking about like maybe the variety, and you know how maybe like clean or precise it looks when a person does it. Because like, yeah, you may be flexible and you may be able to jab from the, you know, from bending your knee all the way back, but if you in that position and your arms just look stupid, it's like, okay, you were doing jabs, but they wasn't good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
right,
So
right,
if you're
right.
able to do them from that way and they're good, then it's like, yeah, that's solid. But if you're not, then I'm like, well, still, he could have just stood up and do
Agreed.
straight jabs and beat you.
I
Agreed.
think
Agreed.
the better the dancers are, the trickier it gets to do that.
Agreed. 100%.
Because they're both extremely good and they dance almost opposite, then you're just like,
Apples and oranges, bro.
that's when it gets tricky.
100%. 100%. But yeah, I think exactly what y'all saying, trying to figure out a way to come up with a point system. And the weird thing about that, for me, just in dance or movement in general, I think once you come up with a certain kind of point system, I think you're going to start to lose the ability to evolve it because it has to stay at a certain place.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think for me, so far with watching Krump, I think it's one of the last styles from the streets that hasn't been corrupted with it has to look like this so much to where it boxes you in to where you can't grow anymore. And I think once you do that, the style starts to die. Like every style has done this. Locking, like, and you know I love locking, but because it got inboxed so much, people stop doing it because you can't really evolve it no more because it's so etched out. And I think this topic or this conversation that we're having right now about them two is the beauty of the art because it's so different. One is like essence, control, dynamics, and technique. Then you got the youth who's moving through youth while still being able to just blindly move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that is the beauty with this battle. Outside of trying to see who's better, that's the beauty in this battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oz is round 3. We just seen what no one did, which was crazy. Come on, Oz. Here we go, baby. And this battle is tight. I know, right? Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy because you can't even see it, but I'm pretty sure you're taking all that.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Doc.
Bro, his quality of movement is crazy, though. Damn, no, bro. My God.
Let's go back. Let the warrior come out. Let the warrior come out. This was especially for the boxers.
But I do see what you're saying, though. About just sitting in his crump and just. That was crazy to me. That was crazy, man. Damn.
That's hard.
Dang. Okay.
Damn.
Find it.
That was cool.
That was a bang.
Oh.
This might be my favorite round that he did, man.
And for the people that say he didn't do a combo, that was one.
I just thought about that right now. I'm not gonna front.
That was
thinking
one.
that. God
That was
damn.
heavy.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
I
like-
promise you. Like, yo, he low-key just did a
Just
a
because you
combo
like
for sure
Dom more
now.
does not mean that's not a combo. I just hope people understand that. That's still a combo.
Yeah, he was doing combos.
Yeah, I just
100
seen that.
yeah,
I was like, wow.
Hey, y'all talking
He's
about?
been doing combos, and what the thing is,
Yeah.
I'll let you pause it first.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
He been doing combos, and what I always notice
Yeah.
about Ty's, what he's doing like recently, is that he does them like they're not as broad as we.
Yeah,
they're
Yeah,
his
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like he may do like he did something where he shot doom, then he's like boom boom and caught it over here.
Yeah.
And brought it around like that's a combo.
Right.
nigga.
It
Yeah.
is.
That's a concept.
And even that move
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did where he brought it over and fell into the drop.
Yeah,
Came
that's
back
a
up. I was
combo.
like, yo, that was.
Even that little.
So he's like I said,
That
like
shit was crazy.
what he do is most of his like combos and concepts is more so driven by body movement
Agreed.
and angles and
Yes.
stuff, as opposed to like what we're used to now painting.
Yeah,
or
big,
pulling something out,
obvious
creating an
concepts.
invisible prop.
Yeah.
He's more
Yeah.
so like I'll just like make like twist my arm up and then twist my neck up
Yeah.
type shit. You
It's
know?
what I
Agreed,
call.
agreed. You right. You right.
I call that visible energy. Like I could follow with my eye.
Right.
Where you're
Yeah,
taking
like
me.
even like
You know what I mean?
man, it's like I call it body language.
There you go.
Come
You can-
I feel like he communicating like his body with different parts, like his wrist.
Yeah.
will move a shoulder, to
Exactly.
the shoulder moving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This foot down here, and it's like
Connected
shit,
to his
it's
body.
Connected so crazy, like.
I just seen a lot of that in the
That's
page,
one-
and
that's
people
one of
were
my
saying he
favorite
wasn't
things
doing
about
combos. And
Yeah.
I'm not having that.
That's one of my favorite
That's not
things
correct.
about Krump, too.
People trying to use that as a
Yeah, that's
like
not
a thing.
correct. He's doing combos.
Oh, he's not doing combos, so that's
Yeah.
another thing I got to give him
Yeah,
extra points
stop
for. Like, no,
Right.
he's using
Stop.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
He's using combos.
Judge on something else.
Yeah,
'Cause they're both doing
definitely.
combos.
Like it's crazy that
We're
you're
not
saying
gonna
that, but
sit
you
here
really
and-
don't even understand his style. So you just need to.
Yeah.
Agreed 100%.
Yeah, it's really crazy to look at it like this and see it though. It's like okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see a lot more right now
You definitely can.
man.
for sure.
His
Like,
round, his
and I can
round
tell
was
he's
like that.
tired
That was-
at
this
this
is my
point,
favorite
but
round
that
to me.
was still a
This is my favorite round that Chess did in this battle for me. But you know, I'm a fan of subtle and all that little
Yeah.
like I just love that shit when people do that.
Yeah.
That's what that little fucking when it's like like you said the body the hit
That
over
body-
here
that
and then
body
this one's
language.
like
Yeah, as far as
that
like, cause
mix
you know,
and like that shit's tight to
yeah,
me.
because usually like within the movement, as far as the all style scene, like we're known to be just like the fast crumpers. As far as
Yeah.
Right.
like when they used to diss us back then, like in the
100%
beginning
they
days,
did.
it used to be
Yeah.
like the seizures.
Like we had
Yeah,
to-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they-
You know what I'm saying? So we had to get to a point to where like, oh, y'all really think we can't dance on beat? Let's really show you what we can really do.
100%.
Like,
Come
You know what I'm
on.
saying? That's
Come on.
basically what that is.
Yeah, like if you don't get Krump, you got to take time to really evaluate what you're looking at.
Man, I use
Right.
a lot of subtle
Before you
buck
just
on
assume
niggas,
it's
bro.
just like
I
a
was
bunch of
telling you that.
gibberish.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nigga, if Krumpers just use subtle buck in battles, I'm giving some gems right now. If Krumpers use subtle buck in this freestyle shit, nigga, niggas is not, because that little misdirection shit, bing, 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 won't need, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit be crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
I just think at a point though, like you kind of have to show more. Like you can't do that
Oh, for sure.
in an entire battle. You're gonna have to show more.
Agreed. I ain't gonna front. I seen the Crumpers do that shit. I'm like, nigga, you better be able to move, nigga, because these niggas moving on you.
Yeah, exactly.
These niggas is moving
I also
on you,
feel
boy.
like you gotta do more, but I also feel like be able to compete with what you're going against too.
100%.
Don't be light years from what's already good.
Facts.
Agreed. But to be honest, like now in today's age of like that freestyle shit, they slowly starting to realize that you niggas really can dance.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now I'm starting to see niggas talking wrong. They start doing, I'm like, nigga, that look hella Krump. You was dogging it like 4 years ago.
Right.
Like, nigga, now I'm starting to see you. I started to see you doing fingers. I'm like, oh.
I may catch some flack
right.
for this, but I've seen the Les twins do it.
Come on.
Like, okay, and then
on,
like
a lot of
I
niggas
want to
did,
talk
bro.
about like another thing that I want to talk about that I think matches this situation is like, you know how when people always used to judge battles and they'll always say, well, this person was more mature.
Yeah.
Now, if we talk about that in this battle, wouldn't TightEyez be more mature than Davi?
Yeah, he would.
And I can see
If that's
that.
a judging point, yeah.
You kind of get what I'm trying to say?
I can
Is
see
that a
that.
silly judging point to you? Or not? Or is it case specific? Like, is it battle by battle?
But the thing is, though, bro, like Chaz is more mature. But the thing is, it's just we know that by time, he don't. It's not like he's it ain't like that Davi look way behind.
No, because there's niggas that's
and that's
beyond Davi's years.
And
That's
that's
not
the whole
as
thing,
mature
right?
as
So
Davi,
when people say
that's
like,
facts.
"Oh, he looks more mature," it's like, yeah, because you can tell when somebody's jabs are like this.
Yeah,
as
Davi
opposed
don't
to
have that
just
problem.
somebody just comfortable. And
Agreed,
doing their own
100%.
jab.
Yeah.
Agreed 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell Davi just gets dance.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He just gets
Yeah, he understands it.
Right.
Agreed. But you know what though, like y'all said, like the maturity does make a difference. But it's also like
It's
which
not-
part of maturity.
because of it's like I think it's because of like the standard of what Krump is and what it's been for so long. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're just now, I feel like in a time where all of a sudden nobody wants to dance like Eyes.
Damn, that's true.
Like we're just now in the time of that.
Do you think that's
kinda
really
see
the
what I'm saying?
case, or do you think the fact that like
I do feel like that's the case because I've been here a long time. So since I've been here, I've watched and seen everyone that's been good. You know what I'm saying? Be under TightEyez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do what.
But I-
you know
I
what
feel
I'm saying?
like-
it haven't been nothing different for the past 20-something years.
It's not the majority no more.
Yeah, it's like
Agreed.
majority of the good people were under TightEyez at a point. There's no denying that, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
That's just the real.
Right.
Let's just be honest.
I would
So-
argue that the best line of little homies he had didn't dance nothing like him. You, Solo, etc. I feel like that's what made Chess.
But
so
what
great
I was
to
gonna
me.
say is I don't think it's the fact that nobody is trying to dance like Chaz. I just think that everybody has now caught up as far as like body strength and like
that too.
maybe muscle memory. Like we all know how to like tick. Before nobody really knew how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Just as far as me,
He was physically ahead.
I can't tick on that level.
No, you.
I'm just being honest
Right.
with y'all
Nah.
right now.
You
Like
can't-
this,
no.
this to be like,
You
you know
can't-
what I'm saying? I'm a good person. I
Yeah.
know I'm a good crupper, but I am not doing that right there.
No, you're not ticking on that level, but you have your own level of ticking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I feel like a lot of people didn't even know how to control their body like how TightEyez control his body.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to control your body like that nigga. Even Ruin and Cannon right
'Cause
now
he
are not
really-
controlling their
eyes,
body.
you can see all the
Like
years
him.
of training.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah,
the
like, that's
difference.
crazy.
different.
And
It
that's
is,
what,
it is.
and that's kind of like what I'm thinking about right now. Like I know like my level of stuff, so I'm not trying. Like I'm watching Eyes, and I know that there's a lot of stuff I'm looking at where I'm like, cause I studied through a lot just for the simple fact that I want to battle him.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to look at certain stuff and just downplay it, like
Agreed.
because of what he's already good at.
Oh, of course
Like, even
not.
though he's already good at doing that, it's still a difficult thing.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I don't want
It
to
is.
like downplay it like it's not
No, absolutely not.
crazy. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Because I
'Cause
look
it
at it
is.
like that. I still cannot move like that.
Right.
Yeah, it is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. It is.
I feel
it
you.
is.
It is
Watching
crazy.
this today is making it. I see why it's so hard for people to be like, he won.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really
They're
is.
performing on
hard.
their end of the spectrum at the highest possible level, and you're just like,
Yeah, because Davi stuff is,
crazy.
man, the difficulty in Davi stuff is epic too because I know Eyes cannot get on the ground and do that. Like I personally know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you can beat him.
So, oh my God.
Come on.
Dream.
Come on.
But
We're gonna get on that.
and that's why I'm like, yo, this is really an insane battle, and I'm really sitting here like, wow, dude, like this is actually like something we ain't got in a long time.
Yeah, it's
Agreed.
classic.
You're right.
It's a
No, I mean,
classic.
we got it, what, 2 years ago? We're ruining Miho.
Facts.
Oh,
I'll say
yeah,
that was classic.
yeah.
We're not getting big clashes like this often, but
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the difference with
yeah.
this one is like how opposite they are. It's
It
crazy.
is.
Like that's
It
a
is.
trip.
Yeah.
It is.
And you wouldn't notice that until they get in the ring. You just be like, damn,
right.
like they really are not the same.
100%. And you know, Chaz messed with him because he voted for him at EBS. So he ain't hating on him either.
No,
You know.
there's definitely a lot of respect there.
No.
Yeah. So and to be honest, that's good to see too.
He has shot in a couple jabs and videos, but no, he ain't hating.
No,
Yeah, and that for me that's good to see because it's like I want to battle you because you tight, not because I'm trying to shit on you. You know.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that for me that makes a difference. All right, here we go. This is round 4, right?
Hey, I just want to say shout out to Solo.
Come on.
Keeping your composure, nigga.
yeah. Shout out. To
I wasn't
him
there,
for
but
showing
dang.
up because I know he don't. That's not typically his environment. So
Come on. Solo is tight.
he pulled up.
Here we go. Round 4. Come on now.
This is round 4, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
Davi's
yeah.
round 4, I believe.
I'm checking, like, yeah, you good? You want to talk to him or what? You good? Okay, let's go.
Oh, he's not picking the track. Is what he's saying.
I love how Davi keeping it
I feel
so much
like-
respect though.
Yeah.
Like, he keeping it
Because he
mad.
understands what's
Yeah.
going on
Like,
around him.
exactly.
Dang.
I think this is an important round to pay attention to because this is really crazy. It was subtle though. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. There's a lot of control there.
100% it is.
Oh,
Oh, he went into that crazy.
hey, bam, bang, boom.
Dang.
Listen to what he's dancing to.
Oh my God. Oh, nigga.
That was
What
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's killing this.
He's
track.
dancing to
He
everything,
is.
Killing this track.
and I love that.
Ooh, boom, nigga, what? Come on. Fuck. Ah, that's crazy, man.
This is so crazy.
Dang. Oh my gosh, bro.
It's just the emotion with the
Ugh.
and then just keep looking at him when he's doing these small movements. This nigga's an antagonist.
Bro, 100%.
Oh, man.
Dang, bro.
Oh.
Bro, his connection with the beat is
And
insane,
his
bro.
humor is like, nigga, I'm getting it.
I love
It's
his
crazy.
connection. His connection with the music is so tight.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pause it. I'm gonna just let it go straight
Go ahead,
through with
go
these.
ahead, go ahead.
With round 4, I'm gonna just let it go straight through.
Yeah. Okay.
That was tough, man.
100% it was.
Now everything becomes so like technical in the sense of like how much energy are you gonna exert in certain movements
Agreed.
late in the battle.
Damn, this is tight though. Damn, bro. Okay, so. Okay, so. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Focal points. Another Krump basic. Crazy, man.
Damn. Ooh, that was.
Oh my
That
God.
ankle move he just did, that was crazy.
I don't care if he meant to do it or not. That shit was hard. Ugh.
Dang. Ooh, that was tight. It was, bro.
Digging, it's digging. Come on.
I like how he picked this. Ooh. Come on. Damn.
Dude. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hey.
That boy crazy though. He good at build-ups like this though.
Let's go back. Let the warrior.
I think we can consider this as dead time, though.
Is that your?
I feel like he's just catching his breath.
Think so? What y'all think? Think it's
Sure.
his breath?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
He's staying in it, but he's catching his breath for sure.
This style is not easy. It takes a lot of energy.
Right.
Again, his style is, especially that last like spirit bomb he did was crazy.
Look better than I look when I'm tired.
Dang. Like that right there. That's combo work.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a combo by definition. I don't know what niggas are talking about.
man, bro. His decisions on how he do shit is crazy. Oh my gosh, that was
The
crazy.
hand, bro.
Whoa. Whoa, oh, that bounce was crazy. The way he bounced off the point, that was crazy. So what I want to say is after this, because they're gonna cut this. And I think after
That elbow thing is tight.
10 minutes. Oh, okay.
That elbow thing is tight because I'm going to point something out. Because Davi rebuttals that. And that's really cool.
I do like how they picking hella deep Krump tracks though.
Yeah,
Like the pace on this is crazy.
yeah. Look at the footwork though. Yeah. Yeah, that's so next level. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Almost like he gave Love a solo for that.
Straight butt.
Bang.
That was crazy.
Bang. 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 That's a bang, bro.
That was a crazy bang too, bro.
Nigga.
Hit him.
like he picking a style. I
Oh,
like that.
he doing Hunter x Hunter, bro. Rock, paper,
Oh
scissors,
shit!
bro.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh my
Damn,
gosh,
damn,
that was
damn.
deep.
I would have failed. That's crazy.
Fuck.
Damn.
Shit.
Fight. Nigga. Fight, nigga.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Damn.
Come on, man.
That's what he.
Oh,
Okay.
He's going crazy with that.
So that rock,
Ooh.
paper, scissors, that okay.
Oh, my God. Man, that's crazy. That's a shot out right there.
100%.
Whoa.
Damn.
Hell, oh. Wow.
Ooh.
Dang.
Elbow.
Wow.
back.
Then he gonna bump him? Nigga, that's
Dang.
bug, bro.
Dang.
That's bug. That's bug.
It is, bro.
And at round 4? Round 4?
Agree, bro. But that rock, paper, scissors joint,
Yeah, that's crazy. The whole room should have been going crazy during that round. Honestly.
Wow.
And then Chad was like, oh, he didn't pick my shit.
Chaz's movements is just still just so crazy.
The fact he even had all this left is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. I love when he do stuff like that. That shit is so tight.
I fuck with this so much. You know?
That shit is so tight, bro.
I resonate with this so much.
Combo for anybody wondering. Once again.
Damn.
Ugh.
I ain't confront. I do think niggas gotta watch his rounds on shit this big because his movements are so intricate.
Yeah.
It's harder to sit on that little bit. Damn.
Ah, that's buck.
100%.
Combo once again.
Whoa.
In case anybody's curious.
Damn.
Boom.
The beat did him
Boom.
dirty right here though, because he could have went crazy. He just want to do something insane.
Damn.
Combo once again for anybody wondering. But he has so many.
Damn. Damn.
Dang, that was tight, bro.
Ugh.
Dang. Ooh, that was smooth, bro. Damn.
Oh. Dang, that's crazy.
100%.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
Dang. Yeah, he stepped in that zone right there.
He
To
did.
have that left is crazy.
Hey. Keep fighting there, nigga.
Facts.
Keep fighting there.
Damn.
Could have been that round.
That must have been a
I
pretty
ain't lie, I
long
thought
break,
Davi
too.
was about to dance right there.
I
That must
did
have been a
too.
pretty long break then. They had the cut.
That might have
Hey,
been the
don't know
break.
what's going on there, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have been that right there. You coulda been there. Everybody looking around and shit.
Yep.
where his head is at.
Yeah.
Definitely see it. And I can understand like being at an age where you want to like push and
But-
go, but you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like a hip, like a knee or something. I just can't.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Keep fighting, man. Keep fighting, Chaz.
100%, bro. It is you like, cause it's weird, cause you want him to go crazy,
You want to do what you're so used to him doing. But it's, I understand.
cause it almost feel like the end of an era to a degree. It's like, damn.
Passing up the torch.
Agreed. Cause he from our era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the unbeatable, bro. That's the unbeatable, bro.
DJ Mercy,
That's
do it the
unmovable.
Buster way, nigga.
Come on, bro. You would have told me this 6-7 years ago that the battle was this close with Chess. I would have said bullshit, man. I would have said I gotta see
I
that.
mean, Crush, like I said, Crush can do it.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I think Crush the only one that could probably make it a little more clear.
Man, Krump need a Chuck sponsor.
Oz's essence is so overpowering. Like,
I know we don't got a Chuck sponsor. That's
Davi's
crazy.
essence is crazy powerful. It's just Oz got. It's like he got 10,000. If Davi got 20,000 hours, Oz got 50,000.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Both experts is just.
Yeah.
Even when he tired, it's still hella like.
Yeah.
It's still hella potent, bro.
That's crazy.
It's still hella potent. Damn.
Keep digging, nigga.
100%, bro.
Keep fighting, nigga. Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh. Damn.
That was crazy to me.
Oh. It's crazy.
100%. The fact that he even still got more of that in him.
Dang.
Hit him. that was cool. Come on, Chaz. Let's go, Chaz.
Damn.
The fact that he can still move this clean, bro.
I like the first one. But this right here is so crazy.
It is.
All right, clap it up for him. Clap it up for him. Y'all about to kill you.
Oh,
Damn.
damn. Yo.
Ooh.
Dang.
Damn.
Dang. Dang.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What?
Dang.
Davi know he wrong for that. He's being messy.
Yo, man.
Y'all want to see stuff happen? We're making it happen.
Man, let's give it up for that battle, though, man.
Yeah, give it.
That's crazy, man.
Give it up. Give it up.
Crazy.
All the time.
That's crazy.
That battle was crazy.
Woo, that battle was crazy, y'all.
Damn, dog.
You know what's crazy? I feel like we went through like a whole like crazy movie type scene from beginning to like where we at now.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
crazy.
That was fire.
Hey.
First
Super
off, before
crazy.
we get into this verdict and some a little more commentary, I appreciate y'all lending y'all expertise
Absolutely.
on this high quality, high level battle, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this was, I don't know how soon this can happen again. From a new gen, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And somebody from the original space. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, give it up for that battle. That was
Yeah.
fire.
100%.
For sure that.
Shout out No1, shout out Chaz.
TightEyez.
Yep, AKA, my bad, TightEyez, AKA, you know, from our time, Mr. Unbeatable, bro.
Yeah, unmovable, the GOAT.
Bro, 100%, bro. All right, so what was your favorite round from both people?
You going me first?
Yeah.
From both people?
Yep.
I think, to me, my favorite round from Chaz was the first round. His first round was really, really, really fire. Davi, shit. Second, I guess, right? Second round. I was
Yeah,
like,
second round
That's
was
the hand drag move.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
second round was
that
tight.
was a
It could have
crazy
been the
round.
fourth too, though. The fourth round was fire too. But he was,
It
when he was
was,
finessing that track, I like that too.
Yeah, bro, that was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But I think from like as far as favorite, if I had to pick two, first round Chez is my favorite, and then second round Davi round is my
Fire.
favorite from him.
What about you, Crush?
I think it's both second rounds for me.
I feel
Both
that
As
second
far
rounds.
as on both sides, I really like how Ice did what he did, and I really like what Davi did too.
Yeah,
Well, no one. I'm gonna stop calling y'all by y'all.
I know. Right?
Agreed.
I'm trying my
Names.
best. You know what I'm saying? So I really love what No One did as well. But yeah, both their second rounds were super fire to me.
Yeah.
Come on. What about you, Sting?
Second round for me for Chaz for sure. Because that's that round after the warm up, and I felt like at that point, that was like the height of the battle for him. Yeah, I think Davi's second round was my favorite, but honorable mention for the fourth, mainly because that beat, he didn't choose it, one, and then like
Oh, he
the
didn't pick that track?
intricacies that he chose to dance to
Mm.
was crazy to me. Like, I don't know.
I didn't know he didn't choose it.
Nah, it looked like they were cycling through tracks, and then he asked Chaz, like, did you want to hear something? And then he just let it rock. So, I don't know. I thought that was impressive how he chose to dance to every little part of that beat.
Yeah.
But I feel like people that watch the battle, like, watch his fourth round again and, like, pay attention, because I feel like that'll help you understand Krump a little more, too. Of,
Agreed.
like, what you can do with Krump. There's a lot in that round. Like, he danced to every little part of that beat.
Yeah,
I
that
thought that was fire. Yeah.
was stupid.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, that was stupid.
He was killing that track. That's why I said that fourth round was really crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. And what about, you say
He said
Oz's
second
round? Oz's, which round?
I said both their second rounds.
Both
Both the
seconds.
second round? Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it was, of course, No1NE's second round, but I don't know. I just really liked Oz's third round, bro.
I feel you.
Feel you.
I really liked
It
that
was
round, bro.
Yeah.
It's almost like I was looking at it. It almost seemed like he was back in the to him of just like, dog, I'm just gonna show you why I'm the unbeatable.
Yeah.
For me, and you know that's his movement in that round. I felt like it was the most sincere, and it was the most out of all his rounds, it was the most more embodiment of I'm Oz. You know, like he wasn't looking around as much to me. It was like he got in there and was like, "Poo, poo."
Yeah.
Like it was,
Like he was finessing that track.
yeah.
He really was. And
Yeah.
and
Yes.
to me, I hate that track. Like, I just do. So he made me like look at it differently, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's
Bro, he
important,
was
too.
moving, bro. I was
Like,
like,
I feel like I could dance to it now as opposed to
Right.
before that I was like, please turn that off. But
Agreed.
that's fire.
and I ain't gonna front. This whole battle made me feel that way because I don't like, and you know, just this is probably because I do other stuff. Man, that deep Krump is crazy, bro. I'll be like, dog. I'll be like, Crush, bro. We gotta get a little more bounce. He's like, no, bro. This is how you get buck,
Right,
bro.
right.
Yeah.
They say you want your Krump better, bro.
Find the bounces in.
No moves, Joe.
Find the bounces in those tracks because they there.
Bro, they
Yeah,
are.
man.
It's just
They definitely there.
it is, but it is a little different.
It's difficult,
It is,
though.
especially when it's that deep.
I think that's the best part about like the lab. You know, it's challenging
Right.
yourself to really find like the different ways you can
Yeah.
bounce to a track,
Man,
or jab
what?
to it, or everything like that.
And when you coming over the lab with this food, he only playing those. You like, bro, when we gonna play? Nah, bro. We crumping.
Hey,
We
man, I like serious Krump tracks, man. That's
Yeah.
just me, man.
but don't get me. It's
Some
gotta be
bouncy
better.
Krump
though.
tracks be cool, but a lot of bouncy Krump tracks be trash.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It doesn't be a lot of great bounce type of track.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Because he
Majority-
came from the
and-
bounce era, so he gonna
And
tell
at
you.
the same time, like we're in a battle era. Of
Battle
Krump.
era.
We've been in a battle era of Krump for so long. It's like
Yeah.
That's why you hear a bunch of serious tracks.
Agreed.
I feel like most balance tracks are going to be played in the session setting more than a battle anyway.
Which is annoying as hell.
Agreed.
I mean, it's the session, man.
Yeah, I feel
I
it.
ain't confront, but now it's starting to slowly build on me because I'm like, oh, that's where you get up. That's where it really is at. But outside of that, boy, my first 2 years in this, I said, crush.
Yeah.
I was like, behind, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I need something with some activity.
I was like, bro, he's like, nah, bro, take your time. I was like, I don't. But yeah, so this battle again, top tier. Now we just got to go to the verdict on who y'all think edged it out. Who want to go first?
He got to go first.
I mean, I'll go first, man. You know, without giving like a super deep explanation, you know, because we kind of broke down each round and what we liked.
True.
The way I look at it, I give Chez the first round. The second round, I really liked the way Davi did, executed that move and everything. He had a kill off and eyes. I felt like, my bad, NO1NE and the way he did that round. But eyes, I feel like he had a solid round. I just felt like he didn't do enough to win that round, like flat out. I want to give that round a tie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that round a tie, but then I think third, fourth, and fifth round. And the only reason I'm counting the fifth is because NO1NE actually went, and Chez, Eyes didn't even respond. But that third, fourth, and fifth, I got to give it to NO1NE. Like I just think he held his composure. Everything looked clean. Everything looked like purposeful. You know what I mean?
Agreed,
and I feel like TightEyez, he had a lot of downtime in those last two rounds that he put out.
Yeah.
It was just he was ending strong. He was creating high moments, but it took a long time for him to get there because he was kneeling down, catching his breath. I don't know if it was just because of the track, and that's how the track went, but I just feel like he had a lot of time where it was just nothing going on. Then he jumped up and created a moment. Then he got back down and just nothing going on. Then jumped up and created a moment.
Yeah.
So I just have to, that's good in a session. We love to see that essence in a session, but in a battle, kind of got to just go in and get it in. If you stop your flow, you stop your flow. So
You're right.
Yeah.
100%.
that's how I look at it. First, TightEyez. Second, Ty. Third, fourth, and fifth, NO1NE. So
Come on.
NO1NE got it to me.
All right. Crush thing.
I'll probably. I think I have the same breakdown, except for, and again, I could be wrong for this, but preference of that move again, Davi did to me on the second round. To me, is like a kill off type move. So unless you have one of equal weight, not that your get off can't beat it. The only reason I feel like Chez's get off didn't beat that move is because he stopped early, obviously due to being tired. But I just feel like he could have went like. When he turned and faced to the right and he had that pose, I thought he was finna like leave Earth. And he just stopped and I was like, damn. So I felt like Davi took that round. So first round was Chez, second round was Davi. And then the third, fourth, and fifth, I felt Davi just maintained his composure.
Yeah.
And also he got in and got out. He didn't stay. And like you said, kneel, get up, kneel, get up.
Yeah. Like trying to search for that moment.
It wasn't a problem of quality on either side. It's just really all that Chez did was not, maintain his flow.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
And again, nobody makes you continue, so I feel like you do have to count it.
Right.
Nobody forces you to continue the battle. So if you're gonna kneel and get up, we got to count that as a round.
Right.
And I would have gave those to Davi for that reason.
Yeah. Good observation.
Agreed.
Man. That makes sense.
Crush.
All right. The Prince.
Look, man,
You seen it on the big screen now too, so it's like a little bit different.
It
You
is.
said that earlier, like the music sound different to you. Everything is
don't know.
coming out.
yeah, I don't know. There's a
You just popped some
Because
mushrooms.
with
And everything's
me-
more clear now.
yeah, but with me, there's a lot of stuff I'm looking at now, and it's hard to give like a full, like real judgment on it right now for me, because there's a lot of different things that happened in these rounds where I feel like for example, like I do feel like Oz won the first round. Second round is just difficult for me because both were crazy. Like I really enjoy how I was moving to as far as like to the beat of the song. And if that was his first time hearing that, that's really crazy to me. And the movement of how he was moving, and then the float. The float really got me. Like that's one of the moves. That's like
stuck on that float,
that was
boy.
the second round.
That was the second round. That was the second round.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
that was tight.
that's one of those moves where I probably would have ran out the building.
That was
You kind of
tight.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's hard for me right now to really be like, all right, because it's like I'm seeing the float, and then I'm seeing Davi's little.
Yeah, that drag, that's so cool.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
The way he
so
kicked,
it's like,
the way he cranked himself up.
it's-
That's why you just throw up the X, bro.
So it's really like I'm like, this is a difficult thing right now.
Yeah.
And then third round is even close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like third round's close to me as well. So that's why it's like, damn, hold on.
It was a
And
close
then-
battle though, bro. It was extremely
Right.
close. It really was.
I ain't gonna-
Fourth round, I do feel like Davi, though. I will say that. I say, well, no one. I'm sorry.
Right?
Fourth round, I do feel like that.
They're gonna be confused. Thinking like, well, who's no one and who's Davi?
Yeah.
Right? Damn, see, yeah, this difficult for me right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Cause I'm really trying to like look at everything that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, yours, you hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, your opinion holds more weight than both of ours, man. What?
Yeah, because what you
They ain't gonna
say
give- they ain't gonna
is
care what we
turn the
say.
video off
Bruh.
or not.
Come on.
Oh
Right.
my
Yours.
god.
So I get it. I get it.
Pressure on.
I get it.
It's just a difficult thing for me to really say, and I know that though. That's a part of the reason why I don't want to
Yeah,
just
I mean,
say,
yeah.
"Well, this person won."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm really looking at it, and I'm like, "Yo, this is
I'm just a photographer, y'all.
like, yo, like
I'm a freestyle.
this might actually
champion.
take me a little more time." Because to be honest, on a personal level, like when I watched it at first, I thought Eyes won, as far as like a 3-2. As far as what I was going with when I
Hey,
first
so
watched
let me
it.
ask you this: when you
And
say,
now I'm watching it, and I'm like,
"Hey, Crush," let me ask you this though: when you said Eyes 1, 3, 2, which rounds did you give TightEyez, and which rounds did you give No One?
I gave No One the last two, and I gave Eyes the first three. That's
Okay.
what, and I didn't give it as far as like a sweep in the first three. I thought Eyes edged it within
Right.
that.
All three?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, when I came up with that. But watching it now, like as far as seeing everything again, I'm like, wait a minute, man.
This is
So
one of
it's
them
a little
kind of
harder
All
than
right, so let me see. So out of the first 3 rounds that you said TightEyez won, which one to you is the most debatable?
I'll say the second.
The second one?
I agree.
Yeah, because the second round, they both were like
Yeah.
elite.
Man, they both was tripping.
When I first watched the battle, it took me a few rewinds to get past the second. Because that's
Yeah,
how
like-
much it was bothering me. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I ran
He
the
said it
second
bothered
round
him.
back. Yeah, I was like, bro, this is crazy. I was watching it last night, and I was just like, bro, like the second round from both of them was so crazy.
yeah.
It took me a minute to finish.
I feel that.
Yeah, dog, I'm gonna have to watch this a couple
Yeah.
more times personally.
No
Like, to
verdict,
really
no verdict
give,
from
like,
Crush.
to really give like the real, like, nah, you won, Cause I'm that person.
Agreed.
I'm that person that's really gonna tell you if you lose or if
Agreed.
you win. Like,
for sure.
Agreed.
I don't hold back on that type of stuff. So,
Agreed.
you know what I'm saying? Cause people don't hold back on me. If I lose, people
No.
gonna tell me straight up, "Oh no, Crush lost."
Hey, bro, you probably get
Niggas
you
love
probably
it.
get the hardest verdicts. Crush was why. It's like, dang, what?
Yeah, all the time, man. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna really give a real opinion on this when I really like watch this a few more times, cause like this is really high level.
So we need to play
And
it
I
back.
Really
We
like
need to play it back right now.
Like for real.
Yeah.
And let's play it back right now. We're just gonna cut the cameras off.
Nah,
Then we're gonna cut it back on. And you're gonna give your verdict.
but I'm gonna definitely, for sure though. I'm gonna come to
So,
a verdict for
so
real.
let's say this.
I
Let's say
just
this.
Don't think I'm gonna be able to right now.
So based on your last verdict though, and based on what you just saw and what you're saying right now, let's just say you give it a tie. For now.
Okay.
2 and 2 in a tie. I mean,
Two-
it
yeah.
can be.
Right?
Absolutely can be.
Because that second round is
round
tough
is
for you.
tough.
So TightEyez got the first, TightEyez got the third in your
Well,
eyes. and no one got
All right,
the fourth and
Look.
fifth.
It's
So I ain't trying to leave out here without no
difficult
verdict from you, brother.
But it ain't.
We got you. We're gonna get the content. That's what we're gonna do.
Come on. Come on. Yeah,
You taking bets?
come on.
We gonna figure it out. Yeah, we gonna figure it out for sure.
So we saying a
You
tie.
know what I'm saying? I'm
About the X so they don't cut the video.
yeah, man.
So we saying a tie.
If y'all want to say that. If y'all want-
I'm not wearing a wire, but
Hey, man.
I should.
But the battle was good though.
Yeah, it was a really good battle for
was-
sure.
It was elite. It was high level.
To be honest with you, it's gonna be something we talk about for the rest of the year.
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
100%.
You know what I mean? I just battled no one as well. Hey, you see, we ain't talking about it. We talking about what we just
Only because it
we're
didn't
talking
finish.
about this battle.
And that's it.
Hey, only because it didn't finish. Because I definitely was waiting to see what you had for the second round.
Why didn't?
Because no
why
one
didn't
went
it
crazy.
finish? Why didn't it? What happened?
Crush. You
Oh
hurt.
yeah, that's right. Bro, just tell
Yeah,
me.
but you had an asthma attack, yeah?
Man.
My bad, I'm putting it. Hey, cut that out.
Come on. Okay.
Cut that out. But,
We'll cut. Okay, we'll cut that
the
out.
battle didn't finish. Let's just say
Yeah,
that. The
yeah.
battle didn't finish.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna talk about it because the battle didn't finish.
Yeah.
It was a good first round, though.
Yeah,
Tell you that much.
them rounds was crazy.
Tell you that much right there.
I was like, good gravy.
And
100%.
you seen the clips, so
And that was just like 20 seconds of it. I said, oh my gosh,
yes, sir.
who is surviving that?
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, oh.
Shout out to J Bad for even thinking of that. 'Cause,
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a better person
To be honest with you,
generation to battle no one at this time.
Agreed.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say, if anything, that right there is a generational battle for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Because
It is.
y'all both have so much diversity in y'all styles.
Yeah.
Like, even though y'all both can get to the ground and, like, move crazy and abstract, it's still different.
Yeah.
Because
Agreed.
you have more essence and years and, you know what I mean? You went through so many different style changes, created so many different characters in this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you battling somebody who's now kind of, like, creating the trends and creating different movements in the game.
Like he did.
It's crazy. Yeah, like you did.
Agreed.
I feel like no one is the
100%.
crush of this generation because he's not afraid to get it in with nobody.
Agreed.
He's literally going around battling
Everybody.
everybody, bro.
Yeah.
He is.
Any and everybody.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
love that
exactly what
smoke
Crush
too.
did.
I
Yeah.
love that smoke.
Crush, you the GOAT, bro.
Come
Are
on.
you the GOAT, Crush?
Don't do
Come
that.
on.
Don't do that.
I did it.
For real,
I
though.
did it. I just did it.
You the GOAT, bro.
You the GOAT. Bah.
I am
No one
the-
can ever sit up there and say
I
you
am the
didn't
prince
take
of
on
crap.
the challenge of somebody like
Yeah,
that.
but I ain't gonna front. I've never
that.
heard you say, I've never heard you like not accept the battle. I've always been like, hey bro, he's taking one back. Hey, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter the level. And then also, and I don't know if we got time, whatever, but also like what you've done with like building people. You know what I mean? Like you've always taken people who obviously weren't that good, always wasn't like the popular, really good dancer, and made them something.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So like that's legacy.
It
I
is.
think that don't get talked about enough.
And that's why, because you've done so much in the game, that's why we need you to say who won.
That part.
All right, so we'll say it's a tie. And
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
the
have to
battle,
watch that for
right?
more.
The battle was extremely close, you know.
Yeah.
Just depending on perspective. If you're looking from a maturity or you looking from, you like people that's just moving up and down, you like, you know, it just, again, at the moment on perspective. And because like y'all was saying, experts, the level is so high, it's really hard for it to be cut and dry. And with that being said, the battle was fire, top 10 battle. And I got, again, my guy No Joke.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yes, sir. Got my boy Crush.
You already know.
Yes,
Bang.
sir. And my guy Sting. All right, Off the Floor Network. Go follow, subscribe, and we'll be doing this again. Joe Stylez, over and out. Yes, sir.
Yeah.